Welcome back to Love to Live in the Temecula Valley. I am your host, Catherine Materiali. Okay, so you're thinking about moving to Menifee, but you just want to know where stuff is. When you're moving from out of the area, you're just trying to figure it out. Hopefully, you've already watched the video where I showed the lay of the land. We've done another video that shows where the hospitals are and the grocery stores. Well, today we are doing yet another basic tactical tour. It's you, me, and a map. And I'm going to show you where there is stuff to do, whether or not it's date night or with the kids or just on your own or with friends. We're going to give you some options today. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel because every week we're giving you information like this. I'm excited too because next I'm going to be doing a series where I'm going to be driving you through different areas and actually giving you a visual of what some of these different neighborhoods are like and the things to do there. So please make sure to watch every single week and hit that like button because it helps a girl out. Okay, enough of that. Let's jump right in and start talking about things to do. Okay, so let's start with outdoor activities. Mostly family, but I'm going to mix, depending on geography, I'm going to mix some stuff in here that wouldn't be for the kiddos. But I'm going to start you up here. So this is actually Perris right here, but it's right on the border of Perris and Menifee. So you'll see here, Ethanak here. I actually have shot some videos of Cimarron Ridge, which is right here in this area. So you're right on the border of Menifee and Perris. Therefore, it's right there. Let's look at it. So, and we talked about too, the Home Depot and Winco being here for the grocery stores. I actually have clients that live right here in some new construction that was built behind. This here has got, they've got the baseball park, but this is the DropZone Waterpark. It's not big. It's small, but it's close and it's fun. And it's such a great place to take the kids in the summer. So that is right here on the border. And you would get off at 74 rather than Ethanak. You can go back up, but 74 is an easiest exit to use for that. And then right here on the other side, okay, so maybe this may not be for the littles, maybe if they're 18 or older, or if this is just for you and you are a thrill junkie, Skydive Perris is right there. However, I am pointing this out as well because for the kiddos, they actually also have indoor skydiving and they do birthday parties and such. And that starts at age 3 that they allow. So this is still a family friendly thing. And honestly, if the kids just love watching it, you could go and have a picnic and watch the skydivers and it's a lot of fun. Also over here, you have the Southern California Railroad Museum. This is so great if you have littles. And honestly, guys, if you do homeschooling too, it's something that's really educational, but they do special things. They do a Polar Express at Christmas time. And they also do in November, they do a Thomas the Tank Engine theme. So they have some really fun themes that you can go and take the kids to. I would say it's better for the littles than for the older ones, but nevertheless, a really great thing to consider. So let's also, this is more for the grown-ups, but let me try to get my spot here. Okay, so again, this is Perris, but Perris Raceway. So if you're into motocross, this is your spot, you guys. So again, this is probably more for the older ones. Well, I don't know. I mean, I see some littles out there that are pretty impressive, but Perris Raceway is a great spot to know for your motorcycles. And I'm probably saying that's so not cool. Please forgive me. Obviously, it's not my thing, but I think it is amazing. And I've had clients that do that, and I am always in awe of them. Okay, so let's move back down here. And let's talk about some free stuff. Okay, so if you live in the Menifee area and you just want to like walk around a lake, Heritage Lake community itself is just such a great area. They've got multiple sports parks and playgrounds and all sorts of things, but they have this beautiful lake in the middle of it and you can walk around it. You can actually fish there. However, I think you're supposed to be a resident. It is a catch and release situation. But this is a really great spot. There's even little areas where they have like the exercise equipment, that you can do along. So this is a really lovely area to walk, and you don't have to be a resident to be able to walk around it. And then if that's your vibe, you also want to know Menifee Lakes. And that's the same thing. Menifee Lakes here, it's an older community. But again, the public can walk around it. You'll see these other little lakes here. These are part of the lakes. Those only if you live within the community, because the lakes is a cluster of gated communities, and those lakes are within those gated communities. But Menifee Lakes, anybody can walk around it. So if that's your jam, then you could definitely take part in that. What about, okay. So, and there's plenty of parks all over the place, you guys, but let's point out a couple of specific ones. So right over here, let's see, it should be right around here. Okay. So in Audie Murphy, you have a really fantastic skate park. So if your kids are into skating or scootering, that is the place that you want to take them. That is a great one. And again, like I said, there's parks all over the city. And then let's talk about, where are we at here? I want to show you Gail Park. So there's another park. Here we go. So Gail Webb Action Sports Park. This is great. It's a pump track. They've got a great pump track there. So if the kids are into, or the big kids, my husband being one of them, if you're into maybe BMX biking or mountain biking, and you want to have a good pump track, that is the spot to go. And you can see this is right off of Craig and Murrieta Road. Okay. And this is on this side of the 215 freeway. So the same side as the Super Target, the Target, and all of that. Someplace that my mother-in-law likes to take Emily to. So this is off of Scott Road. Let's see if it pops up here. Along Scott Road, I don't think it's going to pop up. Oh, here we go. When we scroll in, Wickerd Farm. So they do pumpkins and Christmas trees. They are locally owned, and they do really, well, like I said, pumpkins and Christmas trees. So you can go and get a pumpkin, you can go and get a Christmas tree, but they also do really fun themed things. So like during the pumpkin season, they'll have like pumpkin pie eating contests, and they do like a wagon where you can get on the I can't think, on the wagon, and they can pull you around. So just a lot of really fun stuff. So like hayride. Oh my gosh, you guys. So a lot of really fun stuff. My mother-in-law loves to take our littlest to that. So those are some really good family-oriented outdoor things that you can do. Let's talk about some other indoor things for families. Now, Skydive Perris, we talked about that. That's an indoor thing rather than outdoor thing. And we talked about the Railway Museum. That's kind of half in, half out. But if it was a rainy day, you probably wouldn't want to do that. Let's talk about two other indoor things. Now, another place that my mother-in-law loves, well, she would take my daughter to it when she was younger, but off of Scott Road here in the same shopping center. Well, you have the grocery store on this side. Then on this side, you have like a Jack in the Box, a sushi place, a sandwich place, things like that. But you also have, and I don't know if it's going to pop up when I scroll in. Here we go. The Little Red Barn and Indoor Playground. And this is really, they say like ages 3 to 7, but you can see here in the picture, it's just really fun, very tactile things for littles to do. I believe also you can do birthday parties there, but that's really great if you just want to take the littles there for maybe an hour or two to play. And then if you have olders, which I do, and our family really loves escape rooms, if we go back up to Newport Road, let's scroll back up here. along Newport Road. It should be right there around Newport Road and Bradley. It may not show up, but right here off of Newport and Bradley, there is an escape room. So if you, like us, are really into escape rooms, it's called Curiosity Escapes. I haven't actually been to this location because we've done the Murrieta and the Temecula ones. So you know how escape rooms are. Once you've done them, you kind of don't want to do it again unless you just really want to master it. But if you live in Menifee, you have one right there at your fingertips. And then once you conquer those, then you can move south and do the ones in Murrieta or Temecula. And then also, let's talk about the grown-ups a little bit. So we talked about Skydive in Perris. We talked about the Perris Raceway for dirt biking. Let's talk about a couple of other things. So if you love to golf, off of Newport Road, there is a public course here, the Menifee Lakes Country Club. This is a public course, and you can see here, anyone can enjoy that. If you love hiking, there are a few different hikes. I want to point out one only because this is really great, both if you love dirt biking or if you love hiking. So you would get off at Scott Road, and then you would come down. And then I think you go under the bridge, if I remember correctly. You come down Antelope, and then off of Keller here, you can see Grier Ranch Trailhead. And this is a really great spot. There's plenty of spots along the slip road where you can park, and you can both hike there and you can mountain bike there. I see people with their bikes there all the time. So those are some really great things. One thing I didn't point out is a movie theater. So your closest movie theater is going to be off of Cal Oaks. So if you were to go down 215 and get off at Los Alamos, you would come down Los Alamos, and then you would see where it says Rival Coffee here. You would come down here. This is Murrieta Mesa High School, which kind of extends all the way down to Los Alamos, actually. And you would come in this hospitality place and come past Rival Coffee, and then the movie theater is right here. And Reading Cinemas is one of those really cool theaters where you have the reclining chairs, and they actually have really good food. There's a Gorgonzola burger there that is to die for. So that would be your closest movie theater. It's not in Menifee, but it's really close. There's so much more to do in the area in Murrieta, in Temecula. There's restaurants, there's wineries, there's all sorts of indoor adventure type things. If you are wanting to know more details about what to do in the area, please don't hesitate to reach out. I wanted to give you a little taste so that you could just see what's out there. But depending on your lifestyle and your needs, you may be interested in something else. So drop a comment below if there's anything that you want me to do a video on. And if you're thinking about moving to the area, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can either send us an email or you can shoot me a text, and we'd be delighted to help you. As always, thank you for spending time with us, and we'll see you on the next video.